I'd sing for freedom from what? I'd sing for Bernie's victory all
over this land.
That's the victory thing.
Brothers and sisters, let me begin by thanking you for your courage. You are standing up and fighting back against corporate greed, and that's what we need all over this country. We will not accept an America where people are working longer hours for lower wages and almost all new wealth and income is going to the 1%. We are going to fight for an economy that works for all Americans, not just wealthy campaign contributors. And we all know that workers cannot make a good wage if they are not in a union. We need to grow the trade union movement in this country so workers can sit down and negotiate fair contracts, fair wages, fair working conditions. And I am proud to be here with you to tell the Meridian and Hyatt's Fisherman's Wharf to negotiate, allow workers to form a union. Everybody knows that workers who are in a union make better wages and have better working conditions than non-union employees. And everybody knows that in this country we need to raise the minimum wage to $15 an hour. And everybody knows that we have got to demand that the wealthy and multinational corporations start paying their fair share of taxes. You know, I've just been in San Francisco for a few hours now, but it really is stunning to see the number of people in this city who are sleeping out on the street. And it's not just San Francisco. Homelessness is a problem all over this country. Real unemployment is much higher than official unemployment, which is why we need to create millions of jobs rebuilding our crumbling infrastructure, which is why we have to change our disastrous trade policies, which is why we need real immigration reform in this country and a path toward citizenship, which is why the United States of America must join the rest of the industrialized world and guarantee health care to all people as a right. Everybody here knows an important part of American history, and that is that real change never occurs from the top on down. It is always from the bottom on up. Real change, whether it was the trade union movement, the civil rights movement, the women's movement, the gay movement, always started at the grassroots level and then went up. And that's where we are right now. You guys are at the cutting edge of that fight for dignity and respect. So I am proud to be here with you today to tell these hotels owned by billion-dollar corporations to start paying their workers fair wages and allow them to have a union. Together we can change this country. but we do it by not allowing the Donald Trumps of the world to divide us up. When we stand together as black and white and Asian American and Latinos, gay and straight, when we stand together and demand that we have a government that represents all of us and not just the 1%, there is nothing we cannot accomplish. So I want to thank Unite Here not only for being one of the progressive unions in America, but I want to thank you for standing up right here in San Francisco for justice and dignity. Thank you all very much.
Hi, my name is Amber, and I am for Bernie Sanders. I've been waiting for him my whole life. We need a candidate who is thinking about the future generations, thinking about education. Yes, go Bernie. Thinking about climate control, climate change, really cleaning up this place, thinking about giving people a living wage and health care. And I mean, I've lived most of my life already, and I really care about the next generations coming along, and that's why I'm working for Bernie.
My name is Jimmy Kelly. I'm a union member. I've been following Bernie Sanders for about 20 years and met him last year when he came to San Francisco, and also when he came to stop the Chevron from taking over Richmond. I believe he's for the little people like me who have to work for a living, and he's against the big money people that have been dominating and corrupting the political process. I'm just think it's terrific that we have a candidate that wants to make sure that we have health care, education, and an end to warfare. These are the kind of messages that needs to unify people. And if you have an old person that needs health care, they get Medicare. We need Medicare for all. And that's why I'm for Bernie Sanders.
Bernie's the best for the USA. Equal rights, jobs and pay. Bernie's the best for the USA. Equal rights, jobs and pay. Bernie's the best for the USA. Equal rights,
jobs and pay. I am a registered nurse, and I am voting for Bernie. Bernie, he means a lot to me. I think he resonates with everyone. Everyone has some type of emotional or personal attachment to him. But I definitely am for Medicare for all, single payer, I work with patients with hepatitis C with the medication's $84,000, and I see patients denied treatment on a daily basis, and I think the healthcare system needs to change. So I take this very personally, and I know that Bernie is fighting for us, and I'm going to fight for my patients on the end. And yeah, like Bernie says, healthcare is a human right.
Okay, I'm here because I want to support Unite Here and the organizing effort at the hotel. And I also support Bernie because he speaks to the class-conscious, anti-racist issues that I think are particularly important at this time in this country for me.
Nurses are supporting Bernie because he supports our values of healthcare for all, education for all, and treating people with decency, compassion.
Future of our country at stake, and I've never had a candidate that's spoken this consistently and this passionately for this long about our issues. So it's a pretty amazing opportunity, and we're in it. Thank you.
Yeah, I'm here. We're here to support the right to organize, and we believe that every worker should have the right to a union, should have a union, because if you don't have a union, if you don't have collective bargaining rights, you have individual begging rights.
So hi, my name is Antonio Arenas. I work at the Hyatt Fisherman's Wharf, and we're here to support for Bernie, labor for Bernie, because we believe he's the best candidate, and he's shown leadership in allowing or fighting for workers to have a fair process, and we believe that he's the best candidate that would allow workers to have a fair process for unions, for workers to be able to join unions. And yeah, we're here going to be marching down to the Le Méridien Hotel, which is one of the boycotted hotels here in San Francisco. We've been fighting there to be able to have a fair process to join a union for the past few years, and we're glad that people like Bernie are going to be here today and support for workers' right to organize and to join unions.
Ready to roll, ready to rumble, as always. Always ready to rumble. For our union and for the workers. Thank you.
Oh, sure. Can you part of the picture?
And I'm working very proud with the union. I love union. I'm working with the union for over 20 years. When I started working there wasn't no union. And 3 years after, we organized the union at the hotel. And 4 years, 1998, we was about to have the union. And when we have the union, everything will change for good. We got a good pay, we got a good pension, we got a good retirement, and we got a good benefits. I am here today to support Bernie Sanders and to work with the American workers. We need a president in this country who's gonna fight for working people. We need a president who's gonna stand up with the rich hotel and make sure the worker has the right to have the union. On behalf of myself and the union local 2, we want to thank Mr. Bernie Sanders for coming out to support us and for the workers to have the right to have the union. Thank you again.
舊年因為我間舊公司咧係叫 ABCS， 佢哋嘅合同滿咗之後咧，跟住我新公司咧係Best 佢就匿咗我哋4個人出嚟，佢個理由就係話嗰個 seniority
Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Lily Huang. I was a fire last year with 4 of my fellow janitors, and they were saying my whole company from ABCS because I was not performing up to my job.
當時佢匿咗我之後，我覺得個天空好黑暗，人生冇咩希望，咁我生活響好痛苦之中。
After I was laid off, my whole life fell apart. I felt sad. I felt depressed. I wasn't sure why I was let off from my job when I was doing what I was supposed to do.
我雖然係有去加州度申請失業金，但係我我2個星期只有300幾蚊，總共都係700蚊咁樣多啲，我都唔知道我點樣生活。
I was only making about $700 a week. After I got laid off, I don't know where I was gonna find $700 a month, and I was filed for unemployment. But even with that, I was still struggling after I got laid off.
但係好快工會咧即係一開始佢知道我哋呢一出嚟咧，就幫我哋咁我哋已經pick I line咁走去舉牌啦。咁但係啲公司到而家佢哋都仲係唔知我哋翻去。我非常之幸運工會即係logo 87，佢幫咗我，佢好快脆就幫我揾一份工。
Even though after I complained to my union, Local 87, and they did picketing at my old company, they still didn't want to take any corrective action. But I do appreciate all the brothers and sisters in the union for helping me find a new job very quickly.
所以我覺得工會我哋一定要團結。同埋我哋今次咧，我哋嘅合約又嚟咗，我哋一定要有個好嘅合約。如果唔係，你哋嘅都好似我咁樣，一樣冇工做。
So I want to really appreciate all of you that are here today. We must stand together as a janitor union, Bank 87. Without fighting, without the power of all of us together, we cannot achieve anything. So we must stand together and fight for our rights and fight for more contract. Thank you, everyone.
Okay, thank you.
How is my people in San Francisco? Oh, I'm very happy to stay here. So I want to speak something for you guys and for us, and thank you for your support. I'm really happy. Sí se puede. All right. My name is Baltasar Avalos, and I'm working in the Lemeria Hotel. I work in Buzzer for 14 years, and I have something for you guys, and I'm really happy. You know, in this hotel, they never respect to the seniority. Everything is got hours, got a day, and I affect to me. I have one children to go into university, and never working for 6 months. You know, this company, I don't care if you're working or not. Actually, when they call me, they say, Balti, are you available to work? I say, yes. You know, I never say no. But after, a couple of days more, I try to, explain to the union. Union is so stronger. It's easy to this hotel to get a union. I support my co-working, and usually I say thank you, for Mr. Sander to support for us. I need one president, same for him. Everybody need one people, like the same. Mr. Sander. Mr. Sander, he represents for all people. I'm really happy to hear Mr. Sander, thank you, everyone.
¡Se puede! ¡Se puede! ¡Se puede! My name is Olga Miranda. I'm with SEIU Local 87 here in San Francisco, representing the janitors here in San Francisco. These buildings, these multi-billion-dollar buildings in San Francisco, our janitors come in and clean them on every day, every night. We clean with dignity, but San Francisco has become a city where not only only have they running out our families out of the city at a quicker pace, but they're running us out without any dignity whatsoever. Our families deserve not just bread, but we want prosperity too in San Francisco. Thank you, brothers and sisters. Viva Bernie!
We have today someone joining us who's inspired millions of people, working people, to stand up and speak out just like the speakers we heard today. So joining us to highlight the boycott of the late Meridian and High Fisherman's Wharf and the Justice for Janitors campaign is our brother and our choice for president, Senator Bernie Sanders.
When we stand together as black and white and Asian American and Latinos, gay and straight, when we stand together and demand that we have a government that represents all of us and not just the 1%, there is nothing we cannot accomplish. So I want to thank Unite Here not only for being one of the progressive unions in America, but I want to thank you for standing up right here in San Francisco for justice and dignity. Thank you all very much.
Yes,